Have you ever wondered how political power seems to linger within the same families, generation after generation? Throughout the annals of history, this curious phenomenon has been a constant. We call these fascinating lineages political dynasties. Take a moment to think about it. Names like the Kennedys, the Bush family, and the Gandhis likely spring to mind. These aren't just families, they are institutions that have shaped the path of nations, sometimes for decades and in some cases centuries. Yet it's not just about the length of their reign, it's about the influence they wield, the decisions they make, and the legacies they leave behind. Political dynasties are much more than a family tree. They are a web of power, intricately woven over time. So, how do these dynasties manage to retain their power for so long? The answer isn't simple, and it's certainly not short. Let's dig deeper. The creation of a political dynasty is not an overnight event. It requires careful planning, strategic alliances, and a keen understanding of the political landscape. The first step is gaining traction, winning the public's trust through charisma, promises, and visible action. In this phase, every decision, every speech, every handshake is a calculated move to win hearts and minds. Next comes the consolidation of power. This is where alliances come into play. Forming bonds with influential figures, securing key positions within the government, and controlling vital resources are all part of the game. It's a chess match on a grand scale where every move counts. Lastly, the public image must be carefully curated. The dynasty must appear strong yet benevolent, powerful yet compassionate. This delicate balance is crucial in maintaining the public support. But establishing a dynasty is only half the battle. The real challenge lies in preserving this power. Once a dynasty is established, preserving its power becomes paramount. This is often achieved through a combination of charisma, policy-making, and sometimes manipulation. Charismatic leaders with their compelling appeal can often sway the masses, maintaining a firm grasp on power. They are like the puppet masters, pulling the strings of public sentiment, ensuring their dynasty remains in favor. Policy-making, too, is a crucial tool. Impactful policies that resonate with the public can solidify a dynasty's stronghold. It's a delicate dance of delivering on promises while navigating the labyrinth of political intricacies. Then there are strategic alliances. These are the bridges built with other powerful entities. They form a bulwark, safeguarding the dynasty against political storms. However, not all strategies are noble. Some dynasties resort to darker tactics: manipulation, corruption, even coercion. These are the shadowy undercurrents that run deep in the political world. But despite these strategies, no dynasty can last forever. So, what leads to their downfall? Like all great empires, political dynasties too have their sunset. Their downfall is often as dramatic as their rise. The downfall of these once mighty powerhouses is usually born out of a cocktail of factors. Public discontent is a common catalyst. As the saying goes, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. When the leaders become too disconnected from the people they govern, the seeds of discontent are sown. Another factor is internal disputes. When the interests of the family overshadow the interest of the nation, cracks begin to show. These cracks widen into chasms that eventually swallow the dynasty whole. Then there is the emergence of powerful opposition. As dynasties grow complacent in their seats of power, they often fail to notice the rise of formidable opponents. These opponents can rally the people, channel their discontent, and topple the dynasty. In the grand scheme of politics, dynasties rise and fall, but their legacy often shapes the course of history.